Hey! Hey. Stop watching porn, okay? Stop watching porn! Haven't done that in a while. But anyway, today, I'm gonna talk for a second. This is kind of a vaguer idea. I hope this comes out coherently and makes sense to everybody. But anyway, you've got to be all in on this thing, 100%, okay? You have to be totally just violently committed to this, and maybe not violently literally, but you have to be so completely on board with this that to fail is just not even an option for you, that to give in is just not even an option for you. You need to develop this, or rather just take on, because it's really a choice here, just this savage, absolute disregard for your own comfort, your own wants, or anything like that, and just completely 100% commit to this goal of getting your life free of pornography for good. Just completely for good. Just completely get it out of your life. You're not trying to get this under control, even if, you know, that's how, even if you actually mean quitting for good. I hate the phrase get it under control, because you don't control something that isn't there. Does that make sense? If you get rid of something completely, then you're not controlling it anymore. It's just gone, okay? And that's what you want pornography to be like. You don't want to get it under control, because that would be pornography in moderation or something like that. You want to get this gone, okay? You want to quit this for good. Get it totally out of your life. Get it to be the last thing on your mind day to day. And you want to be able to just say no to it no matter how strong the temptation is. Here's the problem with finding lots of reasons to quit porn, finding lots of ways that quitting porn will be good for you, even though it is good for you, even though there are plenty of reasons to quit porn, and that should totally be enough. And you know what? It is good to think about those reasons and to know those reasons and to focus on those from time to time. But here's the thing though, okay, your sex drive is probably one of the most powerful drives that you have naturally. Probably stronger than your drive to do well with people socially, because that's a big motivator for a lot of people who are quitting porn, is because it hurts their social life. So the thing though, your body doesn't have as much of a drive to do well with people socially as it does to engage in sexy stuff. And so this thing, when you get to these serious urges, it's going to be insufficient. That's why you just have to have this savage devotion and lack of concern for your own comfort or your own wants, and just this absolute uncompromising, almost even irrational discipline, this irrational resolve to just say no and reject it no matter what, even if it's like, yeah, these urges really suck and it's making me mad, and it's so mentally taxing and uncomfortable, and I've got blue balls and everything, but I'm still not gonna do it. That has to be your attitude anytime you come across these huge major urges. And yeah, that's another face of discipline here, but I want to say it like this because hopefully that is maybe a little bit, maybe helpful to somebody. I don't know how it would help compared to, you know, just talking about discipline. I'm more of kind of like an analytical mind, and so explaining stuff like discipline out kind of helps for me. But I also have this kind of just get pumped, hit stuff part of me too that responds well to the idea of, dude, just be savage about this. Just have this total lack of regard for anything except just this almost violent, radical resolve to get this thing out of your life and destroy this addiction. Because this is an enemy. This is probably one of the biggest enemies, one of the biggest threats to you that you are going to face in your entire life. And And so you have to take that seriously. You have to go at this like your life depends on it. You have to go at this like this is something that is actively trying to beat you up, something that's actively picking a fight with you, because that's what it is. It is picking a fight with you. And you've got to go nuts, because this thing, this addiction, this is nuts. This is crazy. This is totally unlike anything that the average person has ever been exposed to in the history of humanity. This online pornography, this whole epidemic, this is new. Yeah, it's kind of based on some of the same stuff as we faced before, but this is a new phenomenon, and it is so different. And it's based on these basic natural desires, and it feeds a lot off of that, and you have to respond to it with this kind of base savagery, and just commit to not just getting this thing under control, but to absolutely destroying it. And like I said, like a savage. You know, you think a savage is somebody who, you know, it's this tough caveman looking dude in the jungle, and you know, he doesn't care what the cost to himself is. He doesn't care if he gets hurt in the process. He is going to freaking destroy you or die trying, okay? And there's no convincing him otherwise. There's no using logic to try and sway him or anything. There's no kind of you know, snake charmer thing you can do. There's no charming him with gifts or anything like that, or promises or anything like that. And that's what you got to be like when temptation comes to you and it promises you these feelings, these experiences. It promises you all this stuff. You have to be like a savage and not even consider that. You have to be just so totally committed to destroying it that none of that is even an option for you. None of the stuff that temptation tries to bring to the table even makes it to the table, because you have already flipped the table over and you're savagely beating this dude on the head. That's what you need to treat this like, okay? I hope this makes sense. I hope this is somehow helpful to somebody. Good morning, by the way. Hopefully get woke up here, but wake up and get woke. Anyway, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense and y'all get this, and hopefully that helps somebody. So let's get to it. Let's get to this fight here. Let's absolutely demolish this thing. All right. Y'all have a lovely day. God bless you guys. Subscribe to keep up with more of this in the future. It's going to be great. Going to make ourselves great again. Make America great again. All that good stuff. Make whatever country you're in great again by starting with you. Get your life together. That is the start of changing your neighborhood, your country, changing the world. It all starts with making that change to yourself, okay? So, take it easy, but not too easy. Y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you later.